Hi students, welcome to the next session. In previous session, we discussed the synopsis and as well as the KCET level questions in complex numbers. In today, we will discuss the JEE level questions in the concept complex numbers. Okay. Now, page number 100 in JEE corner. See the first question. In the first question, so what they given? If Z and W are two non-zero complex numbers such that mod Z is equal to mod W and argument of Z plus argument of W equals to pi. Okay. Mod Z equals to mod W, argument of Z plus argument of W is equal to pi. Then, so what we need to find? So, we need to find the relation between Z and W. Okay. Now, here what we need to find? The relation between Z and W. Okay. Now, argument of Z plus argument of W, I am taking theta, that equals to pi. Now, argument of Z is nothing but pi minus theta. Okay. Here I am taking argument of W is theta. Let omega equals to R into cos theta plus I sin theta. This is called polar form. It is also called as cis theta, or we can write e power I theta. Both are same. E power I theta means cos theta plus I sin theta. Okay. Next, what is the condition they given? The second condition is given: modulus of Z and modulus of omega both are same. Okay. Here omega equals to R into e power I theta. Okay. Then omega equals to R into e power I theta. Then omega conjugate, that equals to R into e power minus I theta. Why? Because conjugate means the imaginary part symbol will be changed, that is omega bar. Then omega bar okay, this omega bar equals to R into e power minus I theta, that is the answer. Now, Z I can write R into e power I theta. Z equals to R into e power I theta means what is argument of Z? We can write pi minus theta. Okay. Then Z is equal to R into e power I pi minus theta. I can write R into e power I pi into e power minus I theta. Then Z is equal to R into e power I pi means cos pi plus I sin pi into e power minus I theta. Then Z is equal to R into pi means 180, cos 180 is minus 1, sin 180 will be 0 into e power minus I theta. then z is equal to minus 1 plus 0 minus, in place of r and e power minus I theta, then what I can write? Omega w bar. Then finally we got condition z is equal to minus of omega, so w bar, that is nothing but fourth option is a correct answer. Next, second question. The given modulus of z minus 2 greater than or equals to modulus of z minus 4. Then what is the correct statement we need to identify? So here in place of z I can write the complex number x plus iy minus 2 greater than or equals to x plus iy minus 4. First you write the real part, later you can write imaginary part. Real part is x and minus 2, imaginary part is iy. Is greater than or equals to, real part is x and minus 4 and imaginary part is iy. So we know how to find modulus of a complex number. What is the formula? Under root of real part square plus imaginary part square. Here also under root of real part square plus imaginary part square. Squaring on both sides. Then root gets cancelled. Then x minus 2 whole square plus y square is greater than or equals to x minus 4 whole square plus y square. Expand in the form of y square gets cancelled. Expand in the form of a minus b whole square, a square plus b square minus 2ab, a square plus b square minus 2ab. Then x square cancel, this minus 8x come to this plus 8x, 8x minus 4x is greater than or equals to 16, this plus 4 go to that side minus 4. Then 8x minus 4x, 4x greater than or equals to 12. Then x greater than or equals to 4, how many times cancel? 3 times. Here x is called real part or imaginary part? X is called real part, because I am taking let z is equal to x plus iy. X is the real part, y is imaginary part. In place of x I am taking real part of z is greater than or equals to 3. That is a final answer. That is nothing but option 1 is a correct answer. Okay. Next 3 and 4 are the repeated questions. Next we will discuss question number 5. See the question number 5. Z1, Z2 are roots of the equation z square plus az plus b equals to 0. And Z1, Z2 and origin are the vertices of equilateral triangle. Okay. So what is the formula for sum of roots? Sum of roots formula already in quadratic equation we discussed, minus b by a, that is minus a by 1, that is minus a. What is the formula for product of roots? Z1 into Z2 formula, c by a, c means constant here, b by 1, that equals to b. So we have one shortcut formula in complex number. If Z1, Z2, Z3 are vertices of equilateral triangle, if three complex numbers are the vertices of equilateral triangle, then Z1 square, Z2 square plus Z3 square equals to Z1 Z2 plus Z2 Z3 plus Z3 Z1. This is the shortcut formula we are using if you know the three vertices. But in this question they given first vertex is Z1, second vertex is Z2 and third vertex is origin. Okay, origin. You apply the same concept here, then what will get? Z1 square plus Z2 square plus 0 is equal to Z1 into Z2 plus Z2 into 0 plus 0 into Z1. Then what we can write? Z1 square plus Z2 square is equal to Z1 Z2. Because in place of Z3 I am substituting O, we will get this condition. A square plus B square is there. I can write A plus B whole square minus 2AB. That equals to Z1 Z2. Minus 2 Z1 Z2 go to that side, plus 2 Z1 Z2. Then what is the condition? Z1 plus Z2 whole square equals to 3 Z1 Z2. Z1 plus Z2 value is what? Minus A whole square equals to 3 times of Z1 Z2 value is B minus A whole square, that is nothing but A square is equal to 3B. That is a final answer for this question number 5. That is nothing but option 4 is a correct answer for this question number 5. Okay, next, 6th question. One plus I by 1 minus I whole power x is equal to 1. 1 plus I by 1 minus I whole power x equals to 1. Rationalize denominator. Rationalize the denominator. That equals to 1 plus I by 1 minus I. Here what is the symbol? Minus. In place of minus you can put a plus, multiply and divide. That is called rationalization. Now A plus B into A plus B, I can write A plus B whole square. A plus B into A minus B, A square minus B square whole power x equals to 1. Now the numerator is in the form of A plus B whole square, A square plus B square plus 2AB. The denominator value 1, I square value minus 1, minus of minus plus 1 whole power x is equal to 1. Then I square 1 gets cancelled, because I square value will be minus 1 plus 1 cancelled, 2I by 2, that is I. Then finally we got I power x equals to 1. In place of x, which value if you take, answer will be 1. X is nothing but multiple of 4. So because I power 4n value is always equal to 1, therefore the answer is x equals to 4n or any integer, that is nothing but option 2. Here n is any positive integer. Okay, because I power 4 1, I power 8 1, I power 12 1. Okay, so n is any positive integer. Therefore option 2 is a correct answer for this question. Next, 7th question. The given z bar plus I into w bar equals to 0. Two complex numbers z and w, they given z bar plus I into w bar equals to 0 and argument of zw is equal to pi. Then we need to find argument of z. Okay. So here z bar plus I into w bar equals to 0. So from this I can write z bar equals to minus of I into w bar. Next I am taking the conjugate for this z bar. Z bar whole bar equals to minus I into omega bar whole conjugate. Then what I can write? Z bar whole bar is nothing but z. So here plus I is there, we will get minus I. Omega bar whole bar, that is w bar whole bar is nothing but w. Minus of minus plus, then z is equal to I into w we got. From this what we can write? Z by I is equal to w. We got one. Once again listen, this is a given condition. If this plus value go to this minus, taking conjugate minus as it is, this plus I is there and I and w bar whole conjugate. Then z bar whole bar is nothing but z, then minus I. The conjugate of plus I is minus I. W bar whole bar, that is nothing but w, minus of minus plus. From this we can write z by I equals to w. Here what is a given condition? Given condition is argument of zw is equal to pi. That equals to argument of z into, in place of w what I can write? Z by I is equal to pi. Now what is z into z? Z square. Argument of z square by I is equal to pi. So I already in previous class we discussed argument of z1 by z2 is equal to argument of z1 minus argument of z2. Then argument of z square minus argument of I is equal to pi. Here 2 we can write first. 2 into argument of z minus argument of I can write 0 plus I is equal to pi. 2 into argument of z. What is argument formula? Tan inverse of y by x. Y value 1, x value 0, that is pi. That equals 2 into argument of z 1 by 0 infinity, when tan value infinity, pi by 2, that equals to pi. Then 2 into argument of z equals to pi plus pi by 2, that is 3 pi by 2. Send to that side. Then argument of z, that is nothing but 3 pi by 2, 2 just 4. Therefore, the final answer is 3 pi by 4 is the answer for this question number 7. That is nothing but option 3 is the correct answer. Next. Eighth question. Z is equal to x minus iy and z power 1 by 3 equals to p plus iq. Okay. So from this we can write z is equal to p plus iq. This 1 by 3 come to this side becomes power 3. Okay. In place of z we can substitute x minus iy. This is in the form of a plus b whole cube, a cube plus b cube plus 3 a square b plus 3a b square. Okay, a cube plus b cube plus 3a square b plus 3a b square. Then x minus iy equals to p cube. I cube value is minus I plus 3p square cube I. Then I square value is minus 1, 3p cube square. Now compare real and imaginary parts. So what is the real part here? X is the real part. In right side, what is the real part? P cube minus 3pq square. What is imaginary part here? Minus y. Here what is imaginary part? 3p square q minus q. Then x is equal to, I can take p common, p square minus 3q square. Here minus y is equal to, take minus common, q cube minus 3p square q. Now minus minus gets cancelled, then x by p is equal to p square minus 3q square. Here also you can take q common, then y by q is equal to q square minus 3p square. Adding these two values, x by p plus y by q, then if you add p square minus 3p square minus 2p square, minus 3q square plus q square minus 2q square. Here you can take minus 2 common, then x by p plus y by q equals to, if you take minus 2 common, then p square plus q square is remaining. Send this p square plus q square this side, then x by p plus y by q by p square plus q square, that value will be equal to minus 2. That is nothing but option 4 is a correct answer. Students, here you listen, they given z power 1 by 3, this 1 by 3 go to that side becomes 3, z is nothing but x minus iy. This is in the form of a plus b whole cube, a cube plus b cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square. Compare the real part and imaginary part, you will get x and y, p common, here q common, then you will get x by p and y by q. Add these two, you will get the resultant answer is equal to minus 2. JEE questions are little bit difficult and lengthy compared to KSET questions. So KSET questions are easy to understand, but JEE questions are little tough. So you perfect the synopsis and practice once again all these questions. Next, 9th question. Modulus of z square minus 1 equals to mod z square plus 1. That is a condition. Okay. Here z is x plus iy. Mod z is under root of real part square plus imaginary part square. I am finding z square, x plus iy whole square, then z square equals to a square plus b square plus 2ab, then z square equals to x square, I square value minus 1 plus 2y xy, and z square minus 1 is equal to x square minus y square minus 1 plus 2y xy. Next I am finding modulus of z square minus 1. Mod means under root of real part square plus imaginary part square. Substitute these values in equation 1. From equation 1, what is the left side value? Modulus of z square minus 1 we got under root of x square minus y square minus 1 whole square plus 4x square y square is equal to, right side what is the value? Mod z square plus 1. If you square here, root gets cancelled, x square plus y square plus 1. Again root is there, to cancel the root, squaring on both sides. Now root gets cancelled, x square minus y square minus 1 whole square plus 4x square y square is equal to x square plus y square plus 1 whole square. So we know the formula for a plus b plus c whole square. Apply that formula and substitute here. And what do you get? X power 4, y power 4 plus 1 plus 2ab plus 2bc minus 2ca plus 4x square y square equals to, here a plus b plus c whole square, a square b square c square 2ab 2bc 2ca, then y power 4 x power 4 plus 1 cancel. Now again what is cancel? 2y square cancel. 4x square y square minus 2x square y square 2x square y square minus 2x square, that equals to 2x square y square plus 2x square. 2x square y square 2x square gets cancelled, then minus 2x square equals to 2x square, then 4x square equals to 0, x square equals to 0, x is equal to 0. X is equal to 0 means which axis? Y axis. But in complex number in argand plane, y axis is called which axis? Imaginary axis. That is the answer for this question. Okay. The ninth question, imaginary axis is the answer. Imaginary axis means they given the option 2 is the correct answer for this question. Here which formula used? A plus b plus c whole square formula use, you will get the answer. Next, 10th question. Modulus of z1 plus z2 is equal to mod z1 plus mod z2. Then find argument of z1 minus argument of z2. This is theta 1, this is theta 2. Indirectly we need to find theta 1 minus theta 2 we need to find. Okay. Then squaring on both sides. Modulus of z1 plus z2 whole square equals to mod z1 plus mod z2 whole square. What is the formula for modulus of z1 plus z2 whole square? Mod z1 square plus mod z2 square plus 2 into mod z1 mod z2 into the cos theta of theta 1 minus theta 2. Here what is the formula for this one? A plus b whole square, a square plus b square plus 2ab. It is a formula a square z1 square plus z2 square plus 2 z1 z2 into cos. So mod z1 square cancel, mod z2 square cancel, then what is remaining? 2 into mod z1 mod z2 cos of theta 1 minus theta 2, that equals to 2 into mod z1 mod z2. 2 cancel, mod z1 cancel, mod z2 cancel. Then what we got? Cos of theta 1 minus theta 2 equals to 1. Then cos of theta 1 minus theta 2 equals to, it I can write cos 0. Then theta 1 minus theta 2 is equal to 0. That is the answer for this question. That is nothing but option 3 is the correct answer. Student, one new formula we are using here. The formula is, this is very clear, a plus b whole square, a square plus b square plus 2ab. But whenever the mod is given for total, mod of z1 plus z2 whole square formula is mod z1 square plus mod z2 square plus 2 into mod z1 mod z2 into cos of angle between them, that is the first angle is theta and the second angle is theta 2. So therefore the required angle is theta 1 minus theta 2. If you apply, you will get theta 1 minus theta 2 value 0. Theta 1 is the argument of z1 and theta 2 is the argument of z2. Okay, next. Eleventh question. W equals to Z by Z minus 1 by 3 into I, comma, mod W equals to 1, then Z lies on what? Okay. So, the given condition mod W equals to 1. In place of W I can substitute Z by Z minus 1 by 3 I is equal to 1. Cross multiply, mod Z is equal to modulus of Z minus 1 by 3 I. In place of Z I can substitute the complex number x plus Iy. Here also x plus Iy minus 1 by 3 I. What is modulus formula? Under root of real part square plus imaginary part square. Here under root of real part square plus imaginary part y minus 1 by 3 whole square. Squaring on both sides, root gets cancelled, then x square plus y square equals to x square plus y minus 1 by 3 whole square. X square cancel, then y square equals to y square plus 1 by 9 minus 2y by 3. Y square cancel, 0 equals to 1 by 9 minus 2y by 3. This is represents a straight line. Therefore, answer for the 11th question is straight line, that is nothing but option 3 is a correct answer for this question number 11. Next, 12th question. The given the equation x minus 1 whole cube plus 8 is equal to 0. Then what are the cube roots of unity? We need to find. There, the cube roots of unity is nothing but 1 omega square. So, we need to find. Then I can write x minus 1 whole cube is equal to the plus 8 go to that side minus 8. Then x minus 1 is equal to minus 8 whole power the 3 come to this side 1 by 3. Then x minus 1 I can write minus 2 omega square, all are correct for this question. First I can take x minus 1 is equal to minus 2, x minus 1 is equal to minus 2 omega, x minus 1 is equal to minus 2 omega square. Send minus 1 that side, x is equal to 1 minus 2, x is equal to 1 minus 2 omega, x is equal to 1 minus 2 omega square. Then 1 minus 2, that is nothing but minus 1, and x is equal to 1 minus 2 omega, and x is equal to 1 minus 2 omega square. So, finally, we got 3 roots for this equation. Why? Because the power is 3. Therefore, the first root is minus 1 and the second one is 1 minus 2 omega, third one is 1 minus 2 omega square, that is nothing but option 3 is the correct answer. Okay, next we will discuss question number 15. In question number 15, they given mod z plus 4 is less than or equals to 3, then minimum and maximum value of z plus 1 we need to find. Okay. How to write this z plus 1? Z plus 1 I can write mod z plus 4 minus 3. Okay, because 4 minus 3 will be 1. So, we have one formula, modulus of z1 plus z2 is less than or equals to mod z1 plus mod z2. I am applying this concept, therefore, that is less than or equals to mod z1 means the first number, z2 means minus 3. Already z plus 4 is less than or equals to 3, plus 3. Okay, then what you will get? Less than or equals to 6. Less than or equals to 6 means 6 is called the maximum. And what about the minimum value? Minimum value should be equal to 1 because z plus 1 minimum value is 1. Therefore, maximum is 6. Minimum is 1. 1 is the minimum. So, maximum 6 and minimum 1, that is nothing but option 3 is the correct answer. Once again listen, I will explain this. This condition is given. We need to find the minimum and maximum of z plus 1. One second, first okay, maximum. Z plus 1 I can write, z plus 1 can be written as 4 minus 3. So, we have one formula, modulus of z1 plus z2 is less than or equals to mod z1 plus mod z2. This is z1, this is z2. In place of z1, I can write less than or equals to 3 plus mod of negative value 3, 3 plus 3 6, then 6 is the maximum. 6 is the maximum. Okay, and minimum value of z plus 1 will be this. If you take this is 0, 0 plus 1, 1 is the minimum value. Therefore, option 3 is the correct answer for this question.